Tonight, the entire C-drama community is in complete shock as unexpected, heartbreaking news surrounds actress Yang Mei Mei. What was supposed to be an ordinary evening turned into a terrifying situation when she was suddenly rushed to the emergency room at midnight. Fans are panicking, rumors are spreading faster than ever, and the biggest question everyone keeps asking is whether the ongoing pregnancy rumor might actually be true. And to make everything even more intense, the emotional reaction from Yu Long at the hospital has only exploded the situation further, creating a storm of questions and concern. Before we dive deeper, let me ask you this. Do you think the rumor about her pregnancy is real, or is the internet overreacting again? I really want to know your thoughts because tonight's story is unlike anything we've seen involving these two rising stars. Witnesses who were at the private hospital that night said Mei Mei arrived looking pale, weak, and visibly in pain. Her manager was holding on to her, and two assistants were doing everything they could to help her walk. People who saw her said she seemed overwhelmed, clutching her stomach as security quickly cleared the hallway. This was not the behavior of someone dealing with something minor. Whatever happened, it was serious enough to require immediate medical attention after midnight. And of course, you know how fast the internet reacts. The moment someone posted, "I think I just saw Yang Mei Mei rushed into the ER," it was over. Within minutes, people were trying to piece together clues. Was she sick? Was it exhaustion? Was it something related to the pregnancy rumor that has been growing week after week? That rumor didn't come out of nowhere. Fans have been noticing subtle but suspicious changes in her appearance and routine for over a month. She started avoiding tight outfits and public events. She began canceling schedules last minute. She seemed more protective of her personal space, always staying close to her female staff. And in the entertainment world, small shifts like that spark big speculation. But what truly made the rumor explode was her recent sighting with Yu Long, a moment that went viral instantly. They were seen sharing dinner at a quiet restaurant, and more importantly, Yu Long was spotted helping her down a set of stairs, guiding her carefully as if she needed extra support. Fans immediately jumped into two theories: either they were dating, or she wasn't feeling well and he knew why. This brings us to the part that took the entire situation from concerning to absolutely emotional. Shortly after Mei Mei was rushed inside the hospital, Yu Long arrived. And according to multiple eyewitnesses, he did not look calm at all. People claimed he was trembling, pacing, trying to call someone, and visibly wiping his face. Some even said he looked like he had been crying or holding back tears. At one point, a witness claimed he whispered, "I can't lose her again. Please let her be okay." Whether that quote is real or exaggerated, fans instantly spread it across the internet. Now, think about that for a moment. Lose her again? What does that mean? What happened before? Why was his reaction so intense? If they're just friends or co-workers, why would he react with so much emotion? Questions like these are exactly what fans have been asking non-stop since last night. Inside the ER, nurses reportedly described her symptoms as severe abdominal pain, intense dizziness, overwhelming fatigue, and something related to stress. These symptoms could point to many different things, but fans everywhere immediately jumped to two major explanations: either early pregnancy-related complications or extreme work-related stress causing her body to shut down. And as you know, the entertainment world is brutal. The pressure, the non-stop schedules, the lack of privacy, celebrities often break down long before the public realizes it. But the timing of everything, the dinner with Yu Long, the protective behavior, the sudden collapse, has people connecting dots faster than ever. By the time the sun rose this morning, social media was overflowing with posts about Mei Mei and Yu Long. Some people were deeply worried and sent prayers. Others were excited, thinking the rumors might finally be true. And of course, there were a few who criticized the speculation, saying that no one should jump to conclusions without official confirmation. But when photos surfaced of Yu Long sitting outside the hospital hallway with his face covered, his shoulders shaking as if he was crying, the entire conversation changed. Fans began asking themselves, do two people cry like that if they're just colleagues? Is there more history between them than the public knows? Could they be in a secret relationship? Or is Yu Long simply someone who deeply cares and panicked in the moment? While all of this was happening online, reporters began reaching out to Mei Mei's agency for confirmation, and after hours of silence, the company finally released a brief statement. They said she was experiencing an acute health issue caused by stress and fatigue, and she is now in stable condition. But they did not address the pregnancy rumor at all. And you know how it is, when agencies avoid a topic, people actually pay more attention. The silence only added more fuel to the fire. Everyone is now watching closely to see what happens next. Will her agency release more details? Will Yu Long step forward and say something? Will Mei Mei appear publicly anytime soon? Or will this turn into one of those major celebrity mysteries that fans talk about for years? And here's something even more interesting. A fan account claimed that earlier last week, Mei Mei fainted briefly during a rehearsal but insisted on continuing her work. Whether this is true or exaggerated, it shows how much pressure young celebrities deal with, often hiding their struggles to maintain their careers and maintain a perfect image. Here's a question I want to ask you: if you were in his position, and someone you cared about suddenly collapsed and was rushed to the ER late at night, would you be able to hide your emotions? Let me know what you think, because this part of the story has divided fans across social media. For now, the only confirmed detail is that Mei Mei is stable and recovering. But the lack of clear answers has left everyone anxious and emotionally invested in what happens next. Some fans are even waiting at the hospital hoping to catch any update, while others are demanding the agency protect her better and stop overworking her. The situation also raises a bigger issue: how much pressure is placed on rising celebrities, especially actors who suddenly become popular. They work long hours, deal with intense public scrutiny, and often feel like they can't show weakness. It's heartbreaking, but incidents like this remind everyone that behind the fame, they're human too. Before we end, I want to ask you one more question. Do you think this midnight ER rush confirms the rumors, or do you believe it's just a moment of extreme stress catching up with her? Share your thoughts, because your opinion creates a space where fans can talk, support each other, and understand the situation better. Thank you for watching, and if you want updates on this story the moment they break, don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss anything. Stay safe, stay curious, and I'll see you in my next video.